update on the rooftop air conditioner. I bought 2 lithium batteries, 280 amp hours. I got Bluetooth on them. So this is one of the batteries. This is the other one. They're synced together as of right now. So we're going to turn on the rooftop and show you exactly what it does here. I just cut it on, so it's going to take it a minute to kick on. There it goes. Now see how it says 24, 21, that's how many hours I have. It's dropping until it fluctuates, till it gets to where it needs to. So this battery says it'll be discharged in roughly 16, 15 hours. 16 at the most. It kind of fluctuates. This one does the same thing. One's gonna discharge faster than the other, just because of the fact the way I've got it hooked up. But this is with both batteries going. And I can also do this, and then it'll run through, and it'll get both batteries together, and then it'll tell here in just a second. Volts are 13.3, system current is 34, system power minus 460, and this is the remaining amp hours, 570. So and then you have to go back over here and turn these back on to where you can see them individually. See, so that's on that. Now I'm gonna stop this and get on camera and show you how I set it all up. Alright, this is how I set these up. I've got the 2 batteries in here in the side box. And I've hooked them up together in parallel. And I run me a terminal box that goes from the batteries up. This is the air conditioner piece right here, the positive, and then the terminal for the ground. This is the air conditioner, this is the battery. This one, it goes to the charger, and then it's right here. It really ain't got nowhere to connect, but it plugs up to the inverter, which I like this one better, and I redid all this in here. Besides these, I hadn't zippy tied those up yet, so don't pay them no attention. Ain't zippy tied them up yet and got them looking good. But this is everything connected the way it should be, and then it all runs together. So far, this is just me doing it like this time. But what from the video y'all seen, it works out real good. This vent is for when I'm running down the road and charging the batteries. This vent comes out of the rear sleeper air conditioner to keep the batteries cool, keep everything cool in here while I'm running down the road. And it all works really good. We're gonna test this, see how this works out real good. I think this is a better setup than what I had, but so far I'm loving it. With this setup, I can actually turn the AC up, and I'll show you. It's on, and you see that it's set on 70 at 3 with this setup. Well, there we go. I can actually turn it wide open and run it wide open for a long time. if need to. And then once it gets cool, I can turn it down to 1, and it will stay cool back here with no problem. I love this thing. It works out really good. I do use my APU to charge the truck batteries because 90% of the time, like I say, I have my refrigerator running off of this. So, see, the refrigerator kicked on. I charge my phone off of this. I think I'm going to get a second inverter. See, that's down to 12.9. If I reach in here and turn the APU on, give it a second, it'll crank, and that will jump up. It's going to be a long video. It'll be all right though. Let me see, I just kicked this on, so the refrigerator's booting up and kicking on and trying to get cool because I've been sitting at home since Friday and redoing this since Saturday. In case y'all can't tell, I've got stuff spread out everywhere. I'm fixing to have to play clean up. Come on, APU. There it goes. Don't mind the little squeal that quit. There we go. See how it's going up? And that's with everything on except for the charger, which I've done the charger, and it does it at 13.4 to where the old charger would bring it down to 12.8. See, the refrigerator's now in the state of where it's not running so hard. Well, said it was. But we're up, going up. I also run new wire from the battery to these terminals to where I knew I would have enough. But I like the setup, like the system. It's a lot better than running it straight off the truck batteries and having to constantly keep something running. With me running it off straight truck batteries, the APU really could not keep up. If I put it up on high, I always had to cut it down low just to get it to run at the length that I needed it to run at. I would sweat to death with it running off the truck batteries, but this way it's a lot better. While I'm running down the road after staying up sleeping all night and then staying up, getting up in the morning and leaving, I can jump out, connect that. See the light turn red. See 13.4, 410 amps or 410 watts. You see we're staying at 13.4, and that is charging both batteries together. And then once they get charged, this will cut off with no problem. It'll cut off and stay off, and then this will jump back up, and it won't be 410 watts. This is a 20 amp charger, to where I had it at a 40 amp charger. You see, I can unplug that and it'll flash green, and then this will go back to going up. And the longer I charge, the longer I run the APU, the higher this gets. I think I've had it up to 14, complete 14 on charging the batteries. So I can cut the APU off at times, because I mean it's basically running the refrigerator. And what I thought about doing is getting an extra APU or extra inverter, just one big enough to run the refrigerator, and hooking it to these batteries, because I've got enough terminals I could run it to these batteries, to these, and then see the refrigerator ain't going to use as much current, and then leave the microwave on this only, and I think it would work out really good. But I ain't got nowhere to put another inverter, so I'm not for sure. But if anybody has any questions or just curious of what all this cost, let me know, and we'll do another video on it. I didn't video me cutting all this and putting it all in and all that. I probably should have, but I didn't. I just get busy, like I say, all the time. I get busy doing this stuff and don't think about it. But everything is run smooth. I kept my fire extinguisher over here and my triangles over here, because this is the only place that I know that they're supposed to be at, is on the driver's side. Again, I may move this fire extinguisher inside the truck, beside the seat or something, just so that if they ask, it's there. This way, all this has a cutoff. Everything has cutoffs. The batteries will cut off if they get too hot. If they short circuit, they will cut off and will not put out any juice whatsoever, which I like that. So, but I really like this setup so far with these batteries. The charger is the same as the batteries, same name brand. They sell inverters as well. I may in the future buy one of theirs. But if I do, I may buy a third battery just so that I can run things off of it as well. I'm not for sure. I don't know where in the crap I'd put it. If you know what I mean. But as of right now, I really like this system, the way I've got it set up. Yes, the APU still has to be run every now and then, but not as much, because I'm not having to run it 24/7 while I'm setting somewhere. And as far as saying that I'm setting for a couple of days, in all reality, I can run the APU, plug the charger in, and still be running the air conditioner, and it will still charge the batteries, or more or less just keep the charge somewhat up, which I like that, because I'm not, running too much. And then once, I know, say during the day I could run the charge during the day. If I'm setting for more than a day, I can run the charge during the day with the APU running, or I can run it at night to where it's not pulling as much, and then during the day just run the batteries by themselves. Until I can get it to where, really, honestly, I think solar panels would be the better way, but at the moment we're not going to, because of this. The solar panels now, if I've done the solar panels, I could put this inverter itself on this and do the solar panels and run it all off of solar panels and off these batteries, because during the day they would charge during the day. And if I'm sitting, especially somewhere, because you know truck drivers there, we're always sitting in the sun, so I could pretty much set up solar panels on the back of my deck and do it that way. See, we're at 13.8 because the batteries hadn't really been connected or running since I've been home. But anyway, we were fixing to clean up, get ready, things ready to go, because as soon as we get done tomorrow morning at the dentist, I've got to go. We got to go get some new tires put on, get a front end alignment, check stuff out on the truck. We may try to do a video on that. Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted anything. Since I got the truck back, I've been trying to run like crazy to play catch up and work this system out, and I think I'm really gonna like the way I've got it set up now. Like I said, if y'all have any comments, questions, or anything like that, let me know.